Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Zell. So, for the last few weeks, I made a video about my favorite house plants at the moment, and favorite is the beginner's house plants. And lastly, I did the my favorite variegated house plants. So today we are going to talk about the plants that I regret buying. So yeah, most of these plants are not doing okay. That's why I regret buying them. But I need to do this because I'm trying to clean up my collection. I am trying to just keep the plants that are easy and doesn't give me so much stress. So yeah, I have a trash bag in here because I'm going to decide also if I'm going to keep the plant, I'm going to sell it, or I'm going to trash it. I'm sure there's a few in here that just needed to be trashed because they're bad. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, the first plant is this. You know what is this? It's a Monstera Thai constellation. I feel bad because I feel like this plant is like everyone's favorite. As you can see, look at this. It's this plant has been struggling since I got it, probably 3 years ago. So yeah, can you see this? I got it 3 years ago, but there's only three leaves in here. So this one is also kind of like has a sentimental value to me because I bought this with the money that I got when I first sold a plant from Facebook Marketplace, my Monstera Albo. So when I sold that, I was thinking, oh, I think I need a plant, to. So I can remember that time that I sold my very first plant on Facebook Marketplace. So I bought this from Etsy, and I think the reason also that I regret buying it because I bought it for 250 for like a small tiny. It's tissue culture, but it's already like, I don't know how you call it. It's tissue culture, like small plant. And uh right now you can basically just get a Thai constellation from Walmart or order it somewhere like online Etsy for as low as $25. I think that's also the big reason I regret buying this exact plant. And you can see it never looked like good, or uh, it's I think I need to repot this honestly into a, oh, my bird is so noisy, into a plastic pot because I feel like it dry up so quickly, and I am a bad underwater. So yeah, that's why look at this. It's so it looks so sad, and I feel bad because this plant is so pretty. I don't know, but I'm keeping this because if I get rid of this right now, I'm gonna lose all that money. I can never get back that money even if I try to sell this. I don't think I can sell it for the same amount, even like I don't think I can even sell this for $100. Like, it looks bad. So I'm keeping this because if I let go of this, I am not going to get another one. So I'll just keep it and maybe be better on taking care of it and repotting it on a plastic pot. Yeah, I just did like repot this few months ago, and it just kept doing like this. I don't know what it's like. Maybe because I'm not giving it like its own grow light. Because the very the good thing of this plant, the variegation is consistent, so they're not like an albo that if you put them on a lower light, they're gonna give you all green. lost the variegation. This one will still gonna give you a very variegated leaves even if you put it in a low light. But of course, it's gonna like more when they're on like enough, light situation. So yeah, first plant, Monstera Thai constellation. Okay, second plant is, this is just random because I just get whatever's closer to me. Can you see this? This is a variegated Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. So as you can see, it's struggling. And I got this from Botanicas uh, last year, I think. And I already repotted it 2 times. And it's just, I don't know what's wrong with this plant. I think I need to propagate it and then keep the top cut and then propagate the rest and put it maybe in a smaller pot because I feel like this is too big. But when I have had it on a smaller pot, it dry up so quickly that it also causes like browning because I don't water as often. So now that I repotted it on a bigger pot, it's doing the same thing. So yeah, this is such a beautiful plant. You see that? Hope you can see the browning. So yeah, uh I wish they grow us the green version where they like the internode are so like long. This one, can you see the internode? It's so short that I feel like it's so hard to propagate it. So yeah, I'm going to have to take care of this. So I'm going to keep the what you call this, the Thai constellation and this, because I'm sure I can do something. I can be better and take care of them. I'm not going to just oof, throw it or whatever because they're expensive. Oh, this is $80 actually, like a small, probably 3 leaves. So yeah, for this second plant is this Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Next, this is supposed to be variegated Sodoroi. I don't know if this actually has. So I got this from the Greenscape. When I got it first, you can see like the variegation on the leaves, and then it started to grow like so struggly, and I had to cut it and propagate, and then after I propagate it, it never grows anymore. Uh, Variegated leaves. So I do not recommend buying this plant. Like this is starter plants, so there's so little, and I don't really like buying starter plants. And this one, oop, it filled. I just do not recommend at all buying variegated silver. I don't even know if it's a thing. Like I was thinking, if it's really a variegated silver, it should be a little more expensive because this one is, I think, $18. So yeah, I don't know if it's just they just have like a variegation on the leaves when they're starting, but as they grow, they lost the variegation. I know there's plants that is like that. I don't know, but yeah, I probably sell this. Maybe put it sometimes when I have like plants that haven't sold for a while. I would put them together like as a plant bundle, like 6 plants or 5 plants for $15 or $20. So this is still fine. There's like 3 plants in here. Maybe someone wants it. So yeah, I'm gonna sell it. Okay. Oop. Next is dun, dun, dun. Philodendron glorious. I just got this few months ago on my birthday in March. But can you see this leaf? It's so pretty because I think I that's why I bought this one because I saw, if you watch Sydney Plant Guy, oh my goodness, he got like a big, I think he's from Australia. He got this big Philodendron glorious on a small pot, on a like moss ball, and oh gosh, it the leaves are like so big, like an elephant ear leaves. It's big, so that's why I bought this. But it's so structured. Can you see that? How did you even stub yourself like that? It it grows so weird. So yeah, I think I'm going to separate this one because see big leaf, and then the rest I'm gonna try to propagate. Yeah, I don't, because I love the leaves, the look of the leaves, but when they grow like stupid like this, like it stubbed its own leaf. So yeah, I'm going to keep this and then propagate. Put this. I think I need to put it on a proper moss pole where the leaves can, I mean the roots, like the aerial roots can actually grow onto the moss. So I've got that plastic moss pole. I haven't used that for any of my plants, but I think I need to do that with this one. So yeah, Philodendron glorious. But this one is so pretty. See that? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Next plant is, can you guess what plant is this? I'm so mad. This is variegated dragon scale alocasia. If you saw my video, I got this from Etsy, and I did also a video transferring it to a pond. And you guys look, it's gone. It's a trash now, and it's so expensive, and I just lost that. Yeah, I don't know, but I got two other alocasia. They're already growing so big. I had to remove them from my Melsbo and put them on my shelf. And just a couple days ago, I was checking this out because it's not growing anything. And then I noticed that, like, where the corm is, in between like the base of the plant and the corm, the actual corm actually is rotting. So I tried to save it, like put it on, what do you call this thing, stratum, but it's melted and it's gone. And I probably, of course, I'm gonna trash it. I'm not ever going to get another alocasia dragon, variegated alocasia dragon scale, unless maybe if it's from a trade, or I'm just gonna spend another money for that plant. So yeah, it's so annoying. Next plant is this Syngonium confetti. I think, yeah, I got this from HEB a couple of months ago, and I don't know, I don't see any pest on it. So yeah, this one, they look nice because you see that pink pot, like it got like a pink splotches on the leaves. I don't know if this is a milk confetti or just a confetti, but yeah, I'm probably gonna sell this because I mostly of my syngonium, they're crazy. They're like all over the place. This one don't grow as fast as my elbow, but I just feel like I don't really like it. It's like I always forget to water it because I it's not my favorite and it's not. I feel like it's not important, so I don't water it. So it stays struggling like this. So I'm gonna try to actually clean this up and then remove all the leaves, like the drying leaves, because it's still a nice plant. See, and sell it after a couple of weeks. I'm probably gonna change my mind again. Just keep it when it grows so much better. But yeah, but for now, I'm going to sell this. Next plant is this some sort of succulent that is just looks so crazy. I don't know. I feel like I saw a is this a millibug or something? I see like a fuzzy white thing, but I don't know. I'm probably going to. They look pretty, honestly, but excuse me, it's just all over the place, and I don't have a space for this in indoors. I'm probably gonna cut some of like the top, you know, because they look nice, and then let it colors for a day, and then put it on a separate, new pot. And this one, the rest, I'm just gonna put it on trash, because honestly, I don't want to deal with it because it's too much for me right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna restart it. I don't know if I should cut all like the top cuts because there's a lot of plants in here. I can probably do that and then maybe make sure there's no pest in here though, because I feel like there is. So yeah, this one. I don't know what kind of succulent is this. Okay. Ooh. Next plant is. Hope you guys can see it, but uh Philodendron branchianum. If you guys are just starting, collecting plants and you see this plant and you feel like, oh my god, it's so beautiful, I want it. Please don't get this plant if you're just starting, unless you have like a greenhouse where it get lots of humidity. Yeah, I got this from uh Etsy, and I tried to save some of this because I am planning to put some on like a closed terrarium because I feel like they're gonna stay in there, stay small but still pretty because of high humidity. And forgot to water it, but I think they're actually doing good in here. I need to do the terrarium thing so I can put few cuttings in there and then just let them stay in there forever. Like close it. So yeah, and then the rest I'm just gonna put it in the trash. Honestly, I feel like I just forgot to water this. Maybe I need to put springtails in here to clean up because I think there's molds and stuff and algae. But yeah, it's a pretty plant, and my husband got this for me from Etsy a few years ago, and it's so expensive, like $60. But it's a nice plant, and I've heard so many people saying to don't ever get a philodendron bracteanum. So yeah, uh, next plant is another alocasia. This is the green alocasia dragon scale. Oh no, I think this is dragon scale. Yeah. So I always struggle with this plant. There's nice roots in here. I just repotted this. I think I need to put it on like a pond maybe. I'm gonna try that because I still have some pond on the garage. I'm gonna try it because I like that. See, look at that leaf. It's like thick and like rubbery and like I don't know, like the pattern, like a crocodile. But yeah, I'm going to just keep this and try again, put it in the pond because as I've said earlier, if I let go some of this plant, if I get rid of them, I'm never gonna get another one because there's million of plants that I can get. I don't need to get another one just so I can mess it up again and it dying on me again. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just trying to keep this again and put it on a pond or maybe transition it on a stratum first because people say that you need to transition your plant first from stratum to pond before. I mean from soil to stratum and then pond. Okay, next. Look at that. This called Filling Flirty Tradescantia. And if this plant, when I get it from Home Depot, is so pretty. Like, oh my gosh, like the prettiest pink plant that I ever seen. But I tried to, I overwater it and started to, ew, and it started to have brown leaves. So I tried to cut off all the leaves. I was thinking it's gonna grow new growth and it's gonna be all pretty. And I repotted it, and this is what it gives me. It didn't do anything. All that new, like what you call this, new growth, just always end up browning. So this will go to the trash. Sorry about that. This is the first plant that's going to the trash for the thumbnail. Yeah, trash. Next plant. This is, I don't know if there's a looks like there's a not millibugs, spider mites. So this is the variegated Hoyabella, the inner variegation, and this is going to the trash. I love this plant so much. Thankfully, I got tons of propagation last time. I tried to save this and propagate it, and I have plants. So, uh, I'm gonna put this in the trash, but I'll still keep for myself like the propagation, and some of it I'm going to sell. So yeah, this is crispy. See that? It's so bad because this used to be like a nice trailing plant. If I can get a picture, I think I post one on my page before. Um, it's a pretty plant like when it's trailing and then there's like flowers everywhere. This plant flowers like crazy when it's like healthy, but second plant. I need to do this. Yeah, like what? Driver. Okay, next plant. Is this Philodendron Plummonii? I didn't. This plant is so dry. I think that's why my most of my plants are struggling because they need water. Uh, I didn't bought this. I got this from a trade, but I just included it because it's struggling. So I'm gonna keep this. I probably need to put this on my Mel's book cabinet. I feel like this plant needed more humidity. I think the reason why I don't like this big pillowy, how do you call it, pillowy uh plants because they always just struggling like the philodendron gloriosum, philodendron, all these big leaves philodendron. So yeah, I think this is mostly my fault. I feel like they need more water that I'm giving them. So yeah, I'm gonna water this later and put it back on my Melsbo cabinet. Let me see. So that one. Next plant is have here like a literal weed. This is my what is this? Cebu blue pothos. If you watch my plant tour of my plant room, this used to be on the top of my Masmo cabinet and it's like trailing down all the way to the floor of my plant room. And then one day I went up in there at night. I didn't go there like during the day. I went up in there at night, like just checking. And this plant literally like fell down from the top of my cabinet to the floor and all of the mess and all of the thing. I didn't know how long it's been in there. Maybe it like fell down like, during like the daytime. So I have to clean the whole area and then vacuum and all that. So because it's too dry and then the whole plant is just too heavy, I think that's why it just fell down. Because I don't water it as often. See that. So I love this plant so much because of the color of the leaves. And I'll probably just propagate some of this, maybe like start over and then put the rest into the trash. Cause I don't feel like propagating this. Look at that. I just don't feel like I want to propagate this. Like I don't think it's gonna be worth it. And see this? Because they're already on the floor. It's already on the floor. There's no more leaves. It's just all these vines. So I'm gonna try to get few like strands and then propagate it and start it over because I still love this plant, but I still regret having. So yeah, keeping this but throwing some of it on the trash bin after I propagate some strands. Okay, I have two more here. This is my Monstera celtificana and you can see, look at the yellow. I feel like it's the same with the Cebu blue. They look so pretty when they're just like on a little pot and they're just starting to grow. But when they started to trail down, this is what you get. Like, look at the tiny, tiny little leaves. So yeah, I am gonna do the same thing with my uh Cebu blue, like just propagate few strands and then maybe trash the rest or I don't know. Because the last time I propagate this, because I was trying to propagate and sell, it didn't do well. It all like died from the propagation box. So yeah, this is like a miserable video, like all of these miserable plants with me. Okay, last plant. Oh, thanks, God. This is Syngonium Three Kings. Can you see that? Whew. Yeah, you can see it's struggling, and I feel like it's actually pretty. Can you see the variegation? I probably gonna need to propagate this and try to sell some and then just keep a little plant for myself because honestly I don't have a space for this. I didn't know that it's gonna grow this, and this plant is not as easy to propagate as the albo. Like the albo you can just throw it on a like the wheat steak on a prop box, but I feel like this one stays it takes a while to grow roots. So yeah, I'm struggling. Oh my gosh. So this is the last plant, you guys, and yeah. I'm sorry for all of this struggling plants. that's that's why this is the I regret buying plants. But you know what? Mostly it's not them, it's me. It's my fault because I feel like some of these plants they needed more water than just like the rest of my plants. So I just water them like treat them like the same as the rest. So I think we need to think about that when we're buying plants, like is this plant will work on my like watering schedule and stuff like that. But yeah, we have regrets and learn from it. But I most of this I still wanna keep some and you know propagate and keep some and then the rest put in trash or maybe propagate and then try to sell because when they're starting most of this they look good when it's a starter plants. They look kind of crazy when they start to grow and you don't have a moss ball or you don't have like a space for them to grow because like all of this thing is just I don't have a space for it to like trail down. And I think the Cebu Blue, it actually they look good on a moss pole because they grow bigger leaves and eventually they actually gonna grow like a fenestration when they're like climbing something. So anyway, is this video is like all over the place and struggling and miserable because of this struggling plants. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you have any plants that you regret buying or you think it's not worth it or whatever, leave me a comments down below what plant is it. And yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. If you like this video, even if it's like a miserable video, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I do post 2 videos a week, and I do post shorts of my plants, my pets, weather, anything nature related, 2 times a week too. So yeah, I will see you in my next one, guys. Bye.